going on, sports fans? We welcome you back to another Prep Insider interview presented by Palomar Insurance. Please go support the people who support us. I am dressed in yellow, my best attempt to look like a Mission Bay Buccaneer, and yet the two Mission Bay Buccaneers that I have on here are dressed in red and black and gray. So somewhere we got the wardrobes all crossed up. It's Trey, Arnold, their quarterback on the left, Jevyn, Higman, their inside linebacker and tight end on the right. These guys together are the offense and defensive representatives of one of the still remaining undefeated, but I think one of the criminally underrated teams in San Diego. So guys, thank you very much for being on with us. Just like big picture, like I said, undefeated. It seems like things are going well. Is this where you guys visioned being at this point in the season?
Yeah, we knew that coming into it that we're gonna have some tough games at the beginning, and if we stuck to our assignments and did everything we were coached to do, that we'd be here sitting 4-0 right now.
Trey, I gotta ask, you're at 1,200 passing yards, and now that unless for whatever reason you just never complete another pass, I'm assuming you're gonna easily pass 2,000, but what's been working well specifically for you? Because it's not like you cherry picked all of these yards. Like you didn't start the season with a 600 or 700 yard game and then it's like slowed down. It's been tons of production every single week. So there's got to be something this season that is just really clicking.
Yeah, so I think it's just more like my connection with my receivers this year. We had a long off season of 7-on-7 and doing all that type of stuff to get on the same page, and it's really starting to pay off in the games. So I give all the credit to that.
Are we at the point where like blindfolded, you could like Zen master, like you could hit guys in stride?
I got a pretty good connection with all my guys. So, I mean, I know where they're going to be at and when they're going to be there. So as long as we still have that, I'll be good. So.
Well, then let's switch over to the defensive side, Jevyn. Let me ask you this. We just flaunted the offense. There has been tons of yards, but it seems like, especially last week, as of us recording this, last week was your University City game, but the defense has at a couple of times now throughout the season come up with some really huge plays. So for you guys, obviously it's nice to have a defense, but how do you to have a great offense, but how do you maintain that fire, that intensity, and not just rely on like, oh, the offense is going to score a bunch of points, we're going to be fine?
Every game we try to get a shutout. So we always play our best physical football. I tell Trey every drive, I'm going to get you the ball, go score. So we try our best to get off the field as soon as we can, let our offense go do their thing.
Now, for you guys as seniors, obviously, like this season is what we're here talking about, focusing on right now. But this season is also kind of the reflection and culmination of a couple of years of work. And it seems like you guys have Mission Bay going in the right direction. What kind of a journey has it been to be able to get to a point where you can start a season 4-0 and it's not a fluke? You're like, hey, this is right where we planned on being.
Yeah, I mean, last year especially, we were not in this same spot at all, not even close. We had a rough year. And previous years, we have been 4-0, and we struggled to get over that Week 5 hump. And I think we really have a good shot at doing it this year, hopefully remaining undefeated, keep battling out against all these teams.
Undefeated. You guys are going to say you're going to want to go 1-0 every single week. I get it. There's a lot of basic football cliches. And I'm not asking for you guys to be like, hey, I want to put poster board material out for other teams, but what are the goals? Are you guys like, is it win league? Is it throw for 3,000 yards? Is it like, how far do you guys envision this season going? Like, what are you guys thinking still this year?
I mean, we knew back in December that we were going to have a good year. So this is no surprise to anyone that's in the locker room. So I think it's just like staying on, like not getting too complacent. There are some games at the end of the year that, we could take easily, but as long as we keep the gas on, we should be good and do what we're expected to do.
Any degree of scoreboard watching right now? The playoff format itself has changed a bunch, and obviously we're still a few weeks away. Maybe that's more of like a week 8 or 9 season, but are you guys stressing about anything else going on anywhere, or is it just, hey, we're focused on internally what we're doing?
Yeah, no, we're going to try to win every game. We're not going to, sell a game at the end of the year to drop to a lower division. We're going to go 10-0, and we're going to play whoever we have to play, whether it's on the road, we get a home bye, whatever it is, we're going to be cool with it regardless. So we're not worried about that.
All right, so at 4-0, I got to ask, and this is one where you can call them out. Has the student section, are the student body responding appropriately, or do you guys need to gently nudge the rest of Mission Bay High School to be like, hey, like we're the real deal. Come on, come support us.
I think, at the start of the year, people didn't believe in us too much at the school because of the year we had last year. But I think now people are finally buying into the hype. Beating UC was a big accomplishment for everyone at the school, and I think now they kind of get it.
So we're converting some of the internal doubters and on campus. I love to hear that. Coach Tate, I think, is a interesting guy. Like, he doesn't, to me, exude a ton of emotions outwards towards the media guy. Like, he does not like talking on camera. The one time that I got him on the show, he held like the camera was facing up at the screen, up at the ceiling, and he was just kind of popping in every now and then. It was awful on camera. But I feel like that means that he's somebody that you got to be a player, you got to be close to him, and then like you see a different side of him. What is it like playing for him?
I've played for Coach Tate for 4 years now, and you really have to be a player, and he will, love you as much as he'll love any of his kids. And he always tells us not to buy into the media hype and keep focusing on what we need to focus on. He likes all the noise outside, but he really wants us to stay focused on the goal.
I also got to ask, it seems like in general, just the vibe, because I've been on your sideline once this season, and it seemed like the vibes just across the board as a team, like you guys really get it. And you guys seem to all get together on the same page. And I'm curious where that kind of bonding comes from. And maybe you guys can give it advice to other teams that are watching. Is that senior leadership from you guys taking point in that? Is that coaches instilling the right pieces? Is that just, you got, like I said, Tate, then you got the weird guy Chamberlain, and then you got all, I say that as with all love. Dave Chamberlain is one of my absolute.
Shout out Chamberlain, man.
Yeah, he is. Shout out offensive line coaches. The weirder they are, the better protected the quarterback is. It's a weird correlation, but honestly, how are you guys achieving this like really cohesive gelled unit this year?
I think it's a healthy mix of just being like a tight knit group. As I've said before, like we don't have 90 guys in the varsity squad. We're going to go out there with enough to play, but I think it's just us being so like on the same page in every aspect of the game. It just like makes us better together, I'd say.
There's no right or wrong answer, obviously, to any of these, but to this one especially, I like asking those seniors on our way out, what is the legacy that you guys specifically, or you guys as a senior class, want to leave behind for your program?
When I got to Mission Bay, we were D4. We went up my sophomore year, dipped back down, but now we have a chance to make a run in D2. And, winning CIF since I got here has been a goal. So Coach Tate has really talked about teams from before we got here and how good they were. And we're trying our best to leave a legacy, be the team that he talks about after we leave, and really leave an impression on the football program and the school as a whole.
Yeah, I as somebody who had one of his high school seasons ended by Dylan Baxter, I can vouch for this. Is from my memory at least. Granted, I don't know all things about high school football, but this is kind of the first time in a while where it's been like, you look at some games with Mission Bay and you go, okay, they're going to easily win that one because what they have is not just on par, it's overwhelming with the competition around them. So guys, congratulations on a great start to your senior season. I know we're about halfway through, but I feel like we still got a lot of football left to play. So we're going to be watching with tons of excitement. Folks, go support them. If you go to Mission Bay High School, you literally have no excuse. There is media hype. These guys are good at football. Go check them out. Assuming your ASB pass gets you in for free. It does at every school. Go do it. But if you also have nothing to go do on a Friday night, Mission Bay, it's right there in the city. It's right off the freeway. It's super easy to get to. Go check it out. It's a great home venue. Guys, congratulations. Have a great rest of your season. We'll talk to you in the playoffs.
Thank you so much for having us.